Fear and loathing caused by big bank bailouts and bonuses actually fueling business for some local banks. One North Texas bank has tapped directly into the vein of anger in America, and it is gushing money. Channel 8's Jim Douglas tonight live in Sundance Square with more. Jim?
John, economists say that small community banks are starting to reap the benefit of a backlash against mega banks that keep asking for billions in taxpayer help. In other words, people are starting to vote with their checkbooks. Call it mad money. This little bank is raking it in by raking the big guys over the coals. Locally owned Worthington National Bank put up billboards that tap into America's boiling anger at bank bailouts. Result? $5 million in new deposits in just 1 month.
All to do with the campaign. And for our size bank, that's tremendous.
It's Main Street versus Wall Street. Literally, the bank's at the corner of 4th and Main.
I see you, buddy.
It was a bank back in 1914, and Greg Morse turned it back into one a few years ago.
We don't do investing. We don't do insurance. We don't do mortgages, thank God.
What they do is personalized checking and loans for individuals and small businesses, like Letty's Western Wear. The independent community bankers of America say most locally owned banks are still solid with money to lend, but big banks still control about 85% of the nation's deposits.
Thank you for calling Worthington
Worthington National isn't the only community bank in the country to reject bailout money, but it might be the best at capitalizing on it.
You know, there's that certain sense of, of frustration.
Hands down, almost every account we've opened has been, we saw your billboards.
Of community bankers in Washington, D.C. says at one point Bank of America alone had about 10% of all the deposits in the nation. He thinks that more people are going to start seeking smaller banks in the future. Live in Fort Worth, Jim Douglas, Channel 8 News.